The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum and podcast host says Crystal Kung Minkoff's ex-friends messaged her to warn her about Crystal's past, manipulative behavior. Podcast host and The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Teddi Mellencamp RHOBH claims that Crystal Minkoff's former friends contacted her to warn her of Crystal's manipulative behavior. One of the main sources of drama on the latest season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has been the unfolding feud between Crystal Kung Minkoff and Sutton Stracke over alleged dark comments Sutton made to Crystal during a fight. During a recent episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, fans were shocked to hear Sutton and Lisa Rinna claim that Crystal was dropped by her previous friend group of 14 girls due to her mean girl attitude and behavior. For many Real Housewives of Beverly Hills viewers, the fighting between Sutton and Crystal has been the topic of interest since the two women joined the franchise in Season 11. The pair first feuded during Season 11 when the topic of race came up, and Sutton stated that she didn't see color. Crystal responded angrily at her friend, explaining why what she was saying was problematic. Sutton tried to make amends with Crystal, but the pair's relationship hasn't been the same since. The situation was brought up again when Crystal accused Sutton of saying something very dark during their previous argument. In response to the accusation, Sutton accused Crystal of being manipulative and claimed that this wasn't the first friend group Crystal had tried to ruin. During a recent interview on her podcast, 2 Seconds in a Pod, Teddi explained that she and Crystal were friends before she joined the show's cast. She went on to claim that members of the former friend group Sutton and Lisa referred to had also messaged her within the last 2 years to warn her about Crystal. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum went on to speculate that the incident may have been caused by a misunderstanding between friends. Ultimately, it wasn't her place to share exactly what caused the fallout between Crystal and her former friends, and whether or not the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star was to blame. Although she stands firm that she's telling the truth, Crystal has still not revealed what it was that Sutton allegedly said, which has led to conflict among their fellow castmates over who to believe and support. For their part, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans are divided on their feelings regarding the feud. Whether Crystal is hesitant to fully expose Sutton or Crystal is lying about the entire conversation is yet to be seen.